And as always, we are back with another week of Tokusatsu. I am one of your hosts, Sleepy Witch, joined by.
DJ Azure, the 2.5D here, TalkTuber.
And, after when you guys are listening to this, Thanksgiving will have already happened, so happy Thanksgiving. We're recording right before.
Yup.
And what better way to celebrate the holiday than by talking about our favorite shows?
I know, right? Oh man.
So, Gav,
What an episode. Oh my god.
a lot
We
of
are
fun.
finally
Yep.
we are finally past past the secret identity. It was fun while it lasted.
It was, but it's not like we're past secrets.
Yeah.
Uh, the setup of him just basically being like, it's not fair, I didn't mean to show you, and that makes him feel bad enough that he demorphs.
Yeah. It's like I knew it.
Yep. Which makes sense. Who else would have really like known him like that?
Mm-hmm.
But also, I loved, they have to take him back home because, he can't go to a hospital, and like, let's put the most useless fucking bandages on you.
Yeah.
And then, the scene everyone had been talking about,
Mm-hmm.
the getting pushed onto the table. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that both of them had their mothers taken away, I do love that we do see that they're both coming at it from like this kind of separate directions. One of like, I won't let anyone suffer like me, and the other of like, I hate them. I'm gonna kill all of them. I hate them so much.
Yeah, and then so pretty much, obviously, I play MMORPGs, but if there's one thing you have to do as a healer, is that the priority of healing is that you have to heal yourself first, because
Yep.
if you're dead, you can't heal anyone else.
Yep.
Of course, I'm saying that because that is basically what Shoma's saying. I didn't go after the monster and leave you to die, because
you
if
can't
you
save anyone
die,
if you're dead. Yep.
yeah, exactly. It's such a good scene, and it's like, people were like noting that Hanto didn't like slowly realizes just how self-sacrificial he's been
Yeah.
since he got the power.
Which yeah, that's kind of been his bit. I mean, he basically like got the surgery and immediately started fighting.
Yep.
But overall, like, real cool scene, real cool vibe. Oh my god, we got the like Shoma kind of has like a weird little like glitch or freak out when he sees the picture of Hanto's mom. And it's like, oh no.
I know. I wonder what this means too. But at the same time, like, I'm also like, very curious too, because like he is hiding the fact that he still does have family, because Hanto's all alone.
He's hiding the fact that he's a granite too. Hanto probably thinks he's a human like him.
Yeah.
Which he does talk about at the end of the episode. The other thing is, unfortunately, my theory's dead. We saw his mom. And she was not Shoma's mom.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
no brothers. Look, it was a good theory. Now I can just let it go because I just wanted to know. It was a possibility. Now it looks like we're going more on like the, oh god, maybe he was the one who killed her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something happened. This like friendship or whatever. This shit feels doomed though. Like, I feel like bad things are gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, I'm so uncomfortable with it. It's like
they're so cute and happy together, and they're not gonna be by the end.
Which basically means that I'm very, very curious as to how Christmas is gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting closer to Christmas. Like, I mean, we know the two of them are gonna have the cake form.
Yeah, and we did see the preview. We're getting the roll cake form next episode.
Yeah, but I mean, what does this mean for Christmas, though?
I mean, I assume Christmas would be caking, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the Christmas roll form where he's got like a little pompadour. I'm gonna be honest. Partially, I wasn't sure if this was gonna be in the show. I thought this might have just been like a fucking promotional image suit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Christmas, we're gonna be, but it's like a real suit that he's really using. That's a real power up.
Yep. But yeah, and after that, of course, and then we also have stuff that is going on in the Granite realm, and
Oh,
oh
oof.
boy,
Well, so we've got a setup. Obviously, not a lot happened with him, but we see someone try to steal some treats, and he
hmm
eventually gets taken into like Shoma Inc. to like, hey, the Stomach Inc. Like, hey, something's gonna happen with him. I think people are speculating that he might be the tertiary.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, even though it would make me sad. We also have what's it called? Uh, they're looking for new part timers.
Yep, they're looking for new part timers, people who can be better at their jobs. So that'll
Yeah,
be.
then Sheeta and Jeeb. And then we actually get to the fight of this episode, and we get some great moments. So first off, we start off with we basically start off with a Shoma cross dressing.
First off,
Uh
yeah, I love that. I love that. Oh God, what is the lady's name? From the shop. Why am I blanking on her name?
Sachika.
Sachika. I love that Sachika went with them and stayed with them, and they ended up basically going over. So she came up with a plan to like find someone who she thinks is the same catfish.
hmm
That was super cute. And then Shoma was like, "Leave it to me. I'll do it,"
hmm
which leads into the Shoma cross dressing. Again, I loved seeing the fucking boy be dubbed over with the old ass man
yeah.
voice. Shorted, like, oh God. I don't
Yep.
know why I find that so funny, but I just do. Uh,
Yep. And then of course, like just like we both were waiting for, we got the double henshin.
Double henshin, pop and
Yeah.
gummy, crack and snap. Uh,
Mm,
very cute, and them
Yeah.
fighting together like from the beginning, like as a team now. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Exactly. Like it's like, oh no, I'm gonna use chips. Wait. This isn't helping. And it's like, Hanto is just like, filling up and basically makes chocolate covered chips to give them a harder shell so that
Yep,
they could fight with it. And I'm like, oh my god, that is number one, that's imaginative. Number two, I'm like, I just love how they really are just like, working together. And
yep,
then just like also talking about working together, it's like, hey, take one of these.
yep. And
Um,
obviously, he chooses donut,
hmm
so we
and
get
then
Donut Valen.
yeah, which basically feels a little bit like how Marshmallow is, where it's very like I wouldn't say like defensive, but it's more like you're like
It
they're
feels
able to
it
shrug
feels
off
like,
attacks.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It feels like it would also be like his gummy. It's like I can bounce around. I'm doing.
Mm.
It's kind of like his close combat. I do like that he's got the donuts on like the fucking elbows, so he's like fucking throwing elbows and bouncing around. Uh,
Yep, and then of course we see we see Hanto trap the enemy, and we see the finishing shot, but Hanto doesn't we don't get like Hanto just sets it up, but we get to see Shoma do the final shot, but we get to see it in a different way.
Yep, and we get the setup. Obviously, at the beginning of this episode, when they rescued the girl or whatever, it's like, oh, you're a monster. Oh no, it's like, yeah, run away. And so
hmm
this girl is scared that like, if that was the monster who got me, are they going to come get me again? And Sachika tells them like, oh, that's the common rider. You don't have to worry. But they get the video. We get the like video of fucking Shoma taking down the fucking Granude. It's like, how'd you get this shot?
Yeah, and then we see Donut Valen. It's like saying, it's like I always have your best angle, and it's like,
It's so cute. It's it's
yeah,
it's it's he might not call him senpai anymore because he
mhm,
knows who it is now, but
yeah,
he's still gonna be like Gab's fanboy, which is cute.
yeah. And then we get the stinger for the episode, and it made me sad. And also, I'm like, please don't die during Christmas. Please don't die
Uh
during Christmas.
yeah, rest in peace. We get basically the setup, you know, Sheeta and Jeeb have been kicked out. They're in one of their hideouts. They get kicked out even out of that because, as they were being told, you're no longer employees anymore. Uh,
hmm
and so obviously they get pissed
hmm
when they get thrown out, and they're like, "We gotta deal with him. We gotta deal with him. It's his fault. We're gonna get our revenge." Which leads into the thing: we're fighting Sheeta and Jeeb
Yeah, and I'm like,
in their
I
like
don't want them to
full wolf
die.
forms, because obviously we've been seeing like the stomach family in like kind of like half granite forms, where we've seen like their heads transform but like still being in their
Mm,
outfits. we're seeing
Yep.
them their full form. Which, by the way, the wolf forms look awesome.
Oh yeah.
Both of them look fantastic. Uh,
Hmm.
out of the like five, I might like their granite forms the best out of the bad guys. But I
Yeah.
gotta see the
Yeah. They
full
look great.
versions of everyone else to really make a call. But
Hmm.
oof, they look fucking sick. And we're gonna get the
Yeah.
roll cake upgrade. That's gonna be sick.
Hmm.
But you know, cute episode. Ending on fucking Shoma basically being like, he doesn't know I'm a Granute. I wonder what he's gonna think about if he finds out. And it's like, we're setting up trouble.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff set up. So we basically have Sheet and Jeep. We have like, oh no, he doesn't know I'm a granted, and
We have
we
this
do have
Granute dude.
Shoma's, and then we have Shoma getting like the little headache when he saw the picture of Hanto's mom.
Yep.
So,
And then we got this new part timer due to this new Granute who's obviously going to be important. Apparently, he's the voice of Kirame Silver.
ooh, okay, okay.
I don't remember exactly. I don't remember if it was Kirame. He's a voice of one of the Silvers. I just don't remember which one specifically. Uh,
Well, I can't wait to see that.
but so obviously
And
that makes me think that like, oh, if they got like a well known actor kind of thing,
yeah,
that like he's somewhat important. He might be the tertiary. Uh I know that like this season is also going to have like more writers than just the three of them, because I think we've gotten like the dark gabs or the bitter gabs, and I know we're going to get like a Dango writer as well.
oh, yeah, I can't wait to see that.
And so I'm not going to be I'm not going to be the most disappointed if Sachika ends up being a later writer, but it does feel kind of lame for them to set them up as a trio and for her not to be the tertiary.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
But
we'll see how it happens. And talking about famous actors, not us. We didn't see. We didn't get to see any of actual Scarred, and I was kind of sad.
yeah, that I will say that was probably my least favorite part of the episode. It was cool to see that like in the alternate Scarred, all of them are members of Scarred instead of Skip.
Hmm.
Uh
But I will say though, like talking outside of the episode, the fact that what I keep forgetting the leader of Skip's name,
Bon.
but the
I know
fact that
his name
he
is Bon in
yeah,
show.
but yeah, like he loves to show he loves to remind everyone that he was
Abba Red.
yeah, Red.
Dude,
It's so
I would
funny.
too, okay? If I was a fucking ranger for any fucking season ever, you'd never get me to shut up about it.
But at the same time, like everyone's like is like making jokes about Gento, I think, yeah, like it's like saying, it's like, man, I've been holding in me wanting to do anything for Heart for Drive, but but like in that interview he did say that he does want to get the Drive crew back together.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I mean we know one of them has become Cosmic Kiryu.
Yep.
But yeah, I would love to see like a little bit some Drive stuff. That would be great. But yeah, let's get back to the episode. Blazer does not speak a word, and I love it.
Blazer is
It's
so,
perfect.
dude. I just fucking love hearing him fucking go off and just be like, like he just fucking screams and makes noises.
Yeah, it's great. We get great moments
And
with
I
him.
I love the mixing that they do for like the way he sounds. Like I
Hmm.
love the way a lot of the ultra sound whenever they speak in their like language or whatever. And I
Hmm.
especially love the way that like fucking Blazar's grunt sound. I loved seeing Urfgaron. Very funny that the alternate shoe likes tea instead of coffee. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was great. It's like saying, it's like you like this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, Arc transforms, but because he just de-transforms, he doesn't really have that much energy.
Yep.
So yeah, Blazer gets to help with that in the best way possible.
Yep. We get a Blazer cube now sold on P band.
No. This is a Supro. So we
Oh, right,
that
right, right.
yeah. But I mean, like he gets some power. We basically see that to defeat this monster, we had to destroy all the eggs.
You
Um,
have to destroy like the core egg in him or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. But Blazer gives Arc energy, and but because the monster, the kaiju, went off into the other dimension,
Yep. He just
Blazer
fucking
just
chucks him.
yeah, it is such a great scene.
And then we get to see fucking scarred Yuma.
Yep. And it's like, huh, wait, what?
Yep. So that also like because this seems to be like an alternate universe with Blazar, but I don't know if it's exactly our universe because obviously Scarred is different.
Hmm.
But I wonder if it's still Gento who's Blazar.
Yeah, like they didn't answer that, which is like I said, like that was the one thing I think that we kind of we just were a little bit disappointed by, was just the fact that we didn't get to see Gento again.
Yeah, or realistically, any of the other like Scarred group, I liked all
Hmm.
of them. So
Yeah, but we get we get an intense reveal because like what because that was still just half the episode, just getting back to the main world. But when we get back to the main world, everyone was panicking when they see Yuma
he's been
because it's
gone
been
for 5 days.
oh
Oh,
well 5 days. I thought it was four.
4 days? It
Oops.
might have been 4 days, 5 days.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like, oh damn, and like they pretty much are abandoning me. Yeah, 4 days, and they basically said that we're abandoning the city essentially.
Yep, we got it.
Like,
We basically we gotta nuke the city because it's been fucking infested by kaiju eggs, and humans like,
hmm,
well, I gotta do something. Uh, this is the part of me where I'm like, did no one did again? Yuma's been gone for 4 days. He shows back up, and Ark immediately shows up. Is no one
yeah,
paying attention to the?
yeah, it's a little wacky with that,
But
but
man, the fucking Hell Narok suit honestly feels like such a tank. Like seeing the fucking Ultraman actors like jump up and like pick it and fly, and like the thing just stands completely still, like they just kind of bounce off.
yeah,
That
like
thing must be constructed.
yes,
Uh,
it's great,
we got
and
to see a lot of really good, like I feel like not really like choreography, but like some really good bits of like them like fucking jumping and doing drop kicks, and Blazar's like elbows and knees, and like he is just taking it all.
yeah. Oh, what's also great too is that we get a lot of shots that are like aimed upwards, like like we actually get to see them giant fight a lot in this episode too.
Oh, for sure. We also got to see
Yeah.
fucking Arik get fucking thrown through a building.
Yup.
Which was that building's gone. I'm glad we've evacuated people.
Yeah. But what was great though was that like we get to see the Blazer Cube in action, and it is honestly one of the coolest moments of the show. I
Oh yeah,
love how they did this.
doing the like synced up. We're both doing our like power up, and we're doing Blazar's kind of like again. He had for Blazar he had like a very like Muay Thai aesthetic to his fighting with like the key
Hmm.
the the kicks and the jumping and the him doing kind of like the pose before the jumping up.
Yeah, like
Uh,
the little ritualistic
the little
type of
ritualistic
deal.
like I'm about to like and they both do it together and we get to see the sync up uh
Yeah, and like
into the
in not
fucking lightning.
yeah yeah, not just the sync up too. Like we basically see kind of like the Blazar veins like kind of like get represented a bit on Arc, and then we also get to see like a little bit of like the flames kind of overlaid him too over the eye. I'm like, oh, this is so sick.
Which looks awesome. It I will say that like man, Blazar is a hard series. I feel like for it to have been my first Ultra because like his design kicks so much ass. He looks
It
so
does.
good. So Arc looks good too, but Arc looks a little plain when you put him next to Blazar.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's just because he
Just a
just looks
little bit.
so good. You know what I mean? It's like as much
Yeah.
as I like the some of the candy suits, like you put them next to Gotcha, and I'm like, okay, but those Gotcha suits are great. You know?
Yeah. And
Uh
then but yeah, like and then we see we see that happen, but like because of that, we get to see essentially what may as well have been a team up attack.
yep.
Because he basically shoots the blazer, I forgot what they call it,
Like
the blazer
spear.
spear, and then he basically does a beam on it. He specium beams it, and it's like, oh hell yeah.
Yep. And he just blows up Helnarok from the inside.
Yep.
I will
And of
say, if
course,
anything,
yeah.
it feels like it was a little anticlimactic. Okay, we just beat him like that. It
Mm,
was okay.
yeah. And of
He.
course, yeah,
Mhm.
we'll see the fallout of this, because I mean they did say they had to evacuate the city, so we'll
Yep.
see what happens there. And then of course, Yuma says, bathroom.
Yep. I love that fucking Yuppie was like, should we like pump your stomach?
Yeah, it's
He's like, oh no, don't worry about it, don't worry.
mhm.
But speaking about Boss Man, Abba Red, looks like next episode's gonna be about him and his daughter.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This daughter basically choosing someone other than him for like the like I gotta do my like work like school report on someone's job.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting a classic kaiju. Goraz.
Yes. Yes,
I'm
from
glad.
Ultra Q, like all the way back in Ultra Q for this
Yeah,
one.
this is like obviously like an older suit. I just liked that this guy's name was Gomez. Feel very represented out here.
Hmm. Yeah, and I believe we also saw. I believe Gomez even made an appearance in Shin Ultraman too, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, from what I remember, like yeah, like the Gomez suit was basically a discarded Godzilla suit, from what I remember
Something
as
like
well
that.
too. Yeah, but yeah, talking about giants. Um, damn, Boon Boonger this week. Okay, we're just gonna rip the band-aid off. I am so happy my boys are still alive.
Oh yeah, I thought this might have been a Sand Cedars Death episode.
Yeah.
Like this is where we end their story, and I was so fucking terrified about that going
Yeah,
in.
like they basically set up like every flag. Like pretty much we basically see Wei Yarkar tell Yaya
Yeah,
Yarkar that
yeah.
he's not an elite.
No, but he's destined to be an elite. You know, he was.
Yeah.
I love that the explanation was that like Yarukar was born and he was so powerful he just went off planet instantly, which is just like really funny to me. Like this baby was born and just dipped immediately.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
I
and
guess confirmed that Yarukar is like a baby, baby.
yeah. Yeah, a baby that just talks all the shit.
Yeah, that's how
But
babies be when they can talk. To be fair.
yeah, and like this episode is really focused on the Sansa Eaters. The Boon Boonchers don't really get much screen time this episode. It's pretty funny.
No, they're just background characters basically. They end up getting to be like the other side where we're kind of seeing the fallout of like they think they're being watched. I love that like they don't explain it, but like Mira talks about like working at a cafe and you see that she's in like a cafe's like waitress like uniform, like a
Yeah,
barista
but I
uniform. And
mean,
you're like,
we've now established that she goes on Boon Boon breaks now.
yep. No, we know that. It's
Yeah,
just cool seeing it, you know?
yeah, but yeah, it's pretty great. We see that. But like man, the whole scene is like saying, okay, you know what, Yarkar needs to fulfill his destiny of becoming an elite, and we
Needs to go
basically
to
get
fucking
like
high school.
yeah, and like we basically get like this kind of heartbreaking, like Decatora and Itasha like basically saying we're just banding and basically just like just telling Yarkar to go, and it's like
Yeah,
man,
we want you to live your future and become an elite. We want you to be happy. This is the way. We'll catch up. Don't worry. And it's like
it's like why
crying.
you gotta do like why you gotta do this to us? And then like they're not even fighting Sakito, like they're
When it
just
shows
like
up,
just
no, they're just trying to hold
yeah,
them back. Like, Yaruka, get out of here.
exactly. It's like and then they essentially forcefully summon the evil Robo
Which,
and
by the way, we did get confirmation that it has been the ISS has been making them, and every time they take one, that's not a thing that they've like planned or agreed to. The fucking Taya's uncle is just like, what do you mean another one just fucking deployed on its own?
yeah
That's
yeah
really funny as a bit.
and and then Wei Wei is absurdly powerful this episode. Like we basically fight against even stronger like guitar robots. He's basically in control of the evil Robo this time, and
Yep.
like
But he
whew,
basically decides to ditch them because he's like, "Oh, you guys are actually useless. I don't care. I can't lose this fight."
yeah, like they're not even fighting. They're just like it feels kind of sad because like these two just don't want to actually fight.
Yeah,
Like
they just wanna make sure they stall long enough for Yaruka to get out. But the
yeah,
funniest bit is just like Speedor shows up.
yeah, yes,
When Wei Wei's trying to leave, he gets fucking body checked by Speedor, who apparently just knows Bundi.
yeah,
I'm glad Bundi just has connections and can just like transform into like the other show mechs.
hmm
So
yeah.
we got the fucking mock go on combination for Bundi.
Yep. And then we basically get another serious moment in this episode, like pretty much right before they do the finishing hit on the auto monsters for the week. We see we get to see Grand Risk show up,
Yep.
and he Thanos snaps the other two.
Yeah, he's also really menacing. I do like that his voice actor is doing like a very like deep like I'm really like an annoyed old man voice kind of.
Yeah, it's it's,
Uh,
it's it's like it's like this is my job. Deal
yeah,
with
this
it.
is my job, but also really specifically, the guitar auto monsters are annoying, so he snaps it and he's like, I don't want to take any risks of you like annoying me.
Yeah, but like there is like like they sell him as like actually legitimately like a threat.
Yep, I mean he shows up, he kills the auto monsters instantly, then he fucking Oz's exit with his fucking umbrella, basically takes out the Boon Boongers as well. Like they don't demorph, but it was just like one hit and they were all on the ground.
Yeah, and then we go back to the fight with Atasha and Decatura just like just chilling there, and then Yarkar basically it's like why would you give us memories like this? Why would you show all the memories and have them come back in this way? It's like stop raising all these death flags.
Yep, he comes back and he's like, I want to be with you guys. At the end of the day, being an elite's not my style.
Yeah.
And they power up. They're like, don't worry, we can bluff. To which fucking Sagito's like, spirit's good and all, but that doesn't fucking make up for a actual skill difference, and just beats the shit out of them.
Yeah, but of course, they do the Team Rockets blasting off again, and
And
I
they're
was
safe,
so
and they're good, and
happy.
there was a part of me that was like not gonna be very happy if they just died right here.
Yeah, it's like the three of us will ride down. Yeah, we'll ride down this road together, and I'm like, I love this.
Yeah,
I love this.
they're a family, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
We even
And
got
then,
to see them meeting where Yarkar, like all of them are, fucking, down on their luck, and it's like, why don't we try riding together, guys?
yeah, and then we basically end on a Grand Risk and his cow. We see that it's a cow.
Yep, that makes sense.
Or a bull. It's either cow or bull. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna go with for this because I see horn, so it might be bull.
Could be. Could
But
be like
yeah,
a
he's like
longhorn.
saying, yep, and he's like, it's like, oh well, this is these are the Boon Boongers. We'll head in that direction. And Boss Spender, the planet you requested is here.
Yep.
And
Next episode, Boss Spender is here.
And there is just like, there's just so much style. Like, it's like, we're gonna be saying Michael Jackson a lot in the next couple of weeks, but
yeah, I mean, he's got the style. I love that he does show up in what looks like a limo or some shit that he gets let out of.
Yeah.
But also, it looks like he gave fucking the champion Boon Boongers the fucking works.
Whew.
We got like a bubble monster, but also at one point we do see at least one of the changers gets like fucking scratched up and maybe destroyed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, and we see Shirabe riding, like most likely in Boomer, so we'll see.
Yeah, because Shirabe's figuring out that something's going on at the ISS, and so we're kind of getting that culmination of that with the wild speed, come up. So exciting stuff, honestly.
Yeah, and like, what is it? We're on episode 38, which basically means we should have about roughly 10 episodes left. So
Roughly.
I mean, like, we already know that there's gonna be emotional episodes after. We're just gonna bring up the final lap poster, like, I swear, every other week at this point.
Yep, that's intense. But
yeah,
I mean, hey, we gotta take this final lap to finish the race, right?
Yep.
And with that, we hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Had a great Thanksgiving. We'll be here talking about these shows every week as always. We'll see you later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by
our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.